Petrus, come in quickly. Is this the young man? The tidings are bad, my friend. It looks like it has begun. The young master must be powerful, for the beast is terrifying. They say it has the head of a lion and bears the name of hell. He has set his tent near Pamplona. My barn is crowded with the few pilgrims bold enough to venture in winter-time. They heard about him and won't go further. You'll be glad to hear that Sir William has been sent from Chateau Gaillard to assist you.
Sir William? Why, I thought he died at St. John of Acre.
He didn't die, but he changed. He suffered a lot from what he saw, and from what he did.
In that case, the tradition hasn't sent him for assistance. They've sent him for redemption.
That's possible. Go up to my room. You can spend the night there, but tomorrow you'll have to leave.
Simon, events are speeding up. I would need to tell you 1,000 things about the tradition, but we don't have the time. Above all, you have to find out by yourself. A demon is waiting for us. We cannot escape him. Only you can defeat him.
But I don't know how to fight. Who's this demon anyway?
His name is Hades.
What does it have to do with me?
He's your own personal enemy.
My own? Enough. I'll sleep here, and tomorrow I'll go back. I'm not willing to die for a book and a bunch of crazy old heretics.
Your father was one of them, Simon. He was our leader. That's why you're here today. You can turn away if you want to, but that won't protect you from the demon. The pilgrimage you're undertaking is the road to power. The exercises are developing a gift that your father sensed in you. He had it himself. Certainly you can return. But what is worse, Simon? Fearing your enemy or regretting not having fought him? If you go back now, you might find out later that regrets are the deadliest enemies to the human soul. And do you know why? Because regrets are immortal. Demons are not.
What shall I do?
I'll have to go and look for William now. Stay here until I come back. If anyone comes, tell them you're my son, and I am a merchant from Toulouse. Our enemies are on our trail. In the meantime, look at the messenger ritual. I have a hunch that the moment is right for soliciting a little guidance.
Damn cold. Hail to you. Good evening, lad.
Good evening, Father. It looks like you had a rough trip.
Don't mention it. My own cross to bear. I'm in a hurry, but my people won't go any further. The superstitious fools give credit to that fairy tale about a demon.
Don't you?
My son, you don't believe in demons when you've met the devil as often as I have.
But the church, Father. They keep telling us about demons.
The church. When talking to ignorance, you have to use simple words. Believe me, son, the devil's face looks much more like ours than a tailed and horned monster's.
Pray that such words shouldn't fall into zealot ears. It could earn you trouble, quite likely.
Not in my position, I suppose. But thank you for caring. Who are you, lad?
Just a humble pilgrim. My name is Simon and I travel with my father.
Ah, pilgrimage. Good for faith, trade, and robbery. I can hear from your accent that you're from Languedoc, aren't you?
I am.
A fair land indeed. I'm an Italian from Osma. I was in Toulouse a few days ago. Quite a mess. Are you from Toulouse?
I'm from the country.
Then, luckily for you, you are spared the pressure the Holy Church puts on those who dwell in the city. I wish you could only leave those peaceful Cathars alone. I'm sure you agree with me.
No, I don't. For they are the enemies of our beloved Innocent the Third.
You're a very devout young man, but you must also have a heart. You think these Cathars harmless, don't you?
No, for they preach disobedience towards the Church. They will end up creating a civil war.
They'll die before they do. You may not know this, but the papal legate Pierre de Castelnau was murdered the day after a party held by the treacherous Count. I was on the assassins list, but they missed me. The abbot of Saint Sernin had doubts because of a young man he had arrested himself 2 days before. My name is Monsignore Diego Dosma. I am a member of the Holy Inquisition.
Simon, Diego? Or shall I call you Monsignore?
Petrus, do you have a son? Ah, of course you don't. So the Pope was right.
Will you try to stop us, Diego?
No, I don't think I will. At least, not now. But we'll meet again, I can tell you that.
They sent you for the Templar. Don't bother to torture him. You won't get any information from him.
So, is this Mark one of your people? And I suppose the famous manuscript never existed. You will never change.
Be merciful with Mark, Diego.
Merciful. That's your problem, Petrus. You've always looked at things without the least sense of perspective. I shall depart now. I must not be seen in the company of heretics. Don't forget what I said about demons, lad. Their face is always closer to ours than we can imagine.
So, you know him?
Who doesn't? Monsignore Dosma, a sharp mind who gave up the righteous struggle a long time ago. However, he gave us a chance. I talked with William. He will come with us tomorrow.
Wonderful! He is a knight. He will fight the demon.
He came to fight, but he didn't come to win. You need a weapon, Simon. Not just any weapon. You need Durandal.
Durandal? Why not the Holy Grail while you're at it? And I suppose we'll find it somewhere in this room, wrapped in a kitchen towel.
Don't be sarcastic. Roland's sword is here somewhere. You'll have to ask for help.
From whom?
From your messenger. Find a holy ground. Kneel in front of an altar and perform the exercise. I'll be waiting for you here.
Why do I feel like I never have a choice?
You'll get an answer to that question too. Go now. Hurry, Simon. You've got to find this sword.
Speak, and you shall be heard. Ask, and you shall be answered. 3 times for 3 is a divine number, and divine is my nature. The important question about the manuscript is not what secret it holds, but what hope it conveys. Hades is Simon. Simon is Hades. Of both, one will remain. The gift is a double-edged knife. Durandal is a trial of your quest. I can only show you the way.
The process is quite delicate. I have to exchange the 2 blocks without causing the arm to move. That's it. Durandal! I found it! I can't believe it myself. I found Durandal.
Show it to me. You found a sword, Simon, but it's not Durandal. Go back. This sword is certainly a part of the puzzle.
I found a shell.
I think you found the key. Now, search for the lock that it fits into.
Turandal!
Believe me, son. The devil's face looks much more like ours than a tailed and horned monster's.
Hades is Simon. Simon is Hades. Of both, one will remain. The gift is a double-edged knife.
So this is here. A pleasant sight, I believe. I saw many a beauty, you know. The wonders of the Orient, as they say in the tales. I could tell you of things to make your wildest dreams pale into insignificance. I could tell you of castles of sand hanging in the air, heavenly forests in the middle of burning deserts, fruits which taste like marmalade, smells, oh, the smells, whole universes of mystery and pleasure encapsulated in a fragrance. I could tell you of these things and more, if only when I closed my eyes I didn't see these rivers of blood flowing like the tears of a wounded soul. I have been in hell, Petrus. I have seen knights of renown, courageous, brave English and French knights, massacring women and children in the name of God. I have seen them, in the rage of battle, losing their minds, losing their faith, bloody, thirsty animals on the rampage. I have seen them, and I was one of them. I was hell.
I don't have the power to forgive you, William. Neither does the tradition. I think you've made the only choice worthy of a knight, and I bid you farewell, my friend.
Farewell, then. Today ends the legend of Sir William, follower of Richard Lionheart. Let it be engraved on my tombstone that my death was far nobler than my deeds. I wish success to the tradition. The world has urgent need of it. Farewell, Simon. You're our only hope now. I didn't have enough time to get to know you, but I am certain that I missed much. Now, you, beast of hell, bring me my peace or die!
I can't believe it. He's dead.
He died long ago, Simon. He died somewhere near Acre when he realized that he had murdered his dreams. Requiescat in pace, Walter.
What will we do now?
Now the time has come for you to master another power, the heightening of intuition. Kneel on the ground, here by this stone. Sprinkle some water on it. Focus your mind and energy. Touch the water and read it. It might be hard to begin with, but persevere. If you focus hard enough, you will liberate some of your natural powers of intuition.
But what is that demon? Can I really be victorious when I am not even a man of arms?
Victory manifests itself in many forms. As for the means to pursue it, all I can advise you to do is fight with the weapons you are most familiar with.
Hello, man. I have been waiting for you. Come closer. I will derive no pleasure from killing you, but I will eat you with joy. Give me your ridiculous sword, and I might consider sparing you. I said give it to me! Come and put it at my feet.
Why should I give you my sword and make it easier for you to kill me?
I promise. I won't touch a hair on your head if you will but give me your little dagger. And I promise, I will stop this massacre and go back to where I came from. You'll be a hero. Many lives will be spared. Just come to me and lay this sword at my feet.
To do that, I would need to trust you.
You're very prompt to give your trust to people who ask a lot of you. Why don't you give just a fraction to one who asks for so little? Don't you think the time is come for you to ask yourself whether you have chosen the right side? This knight died by my hand, but it was because of you. Many others will suffer from your childish quest. You can bring it all to an end by surrendering this sword to me and going home. Come and put it at my feet!
You killed a valiant knight!
All of them were valiant, for they dared to attack me. The question is, did they do it out of courage, or did they do it out of pride? At least your friend had a better reason to die on my sword.
What do you mean, monster?
He did it out of guilt.
I will not disappoint those who have put their faith in me.
You mean those who have put their greed on you?
I have to pass. I must accomplish the will of my father.
So you think. Anyway, did the will of your late father mention anything about not giving me the sword?
You? Here? How could you arrive here sooner than I did? The last time I saw you, you were at the court.
I don't know, Simon. There is some evil wizardry in all this. I was kidnapped in the very streets of Toulouse, drugged and put into a fast-moving wagon. I remember days of travel, cold nights and darkness. A lot of darkness. Oh, Simon, I'm so happy to see you here.